Hey guys, hola, hola, español. Oh, Ash. Oh, I plan to tell people welcome in 3 languages: Español language, Yoruba, Ekabo, and French, Asanta Sana, Siaponga. That's welcome in French. Welcome to the show, Everything and Nothing.
Yeah, everything and nothing. So, I mean, we give the nothing a moment of silence. That's why it was quiet.
I was supposed to ring there. Is that what we did when we did the Hey, oh God. Are you mad? Ring the bell very, very quietly when you say, so we're going to do it again. You're going to have to ring that bell.
Alright, let's go.
Rubbish.
Hey, boy.
By the way, I have the Jonah Deco in the house with me.
I remember that one. So ring the bell now. The general is in the building. Are you joking?
I'm going to ring the bell myself.
Alright.
Also, we have the Jonah Deco in the house this evening. You know, deserve past 2 baggage.
I did not pass the back up, but not too bad when you get
And we're here, guys, to talk about everything and, of course, nothing. I mean, we're just having a conversation earlier today, and came to mind that, why can't we have a show where we just talk about everything we want to talk about at the same time? There's no particular thing that we're talking about. So, nothing and everything. So, throughout the show, we're going to talk about a lot of things, but we're not actually talking about anything.
Yeah. I like the sound of it. Like, imagine just chilling in your guys' house playing game or taking a drive. How there's everything or nothing you don't talk about. You find yourself talking about different stuff. So, I'm excited because, I'm excited for a show that does not limit us to conversation topics where we can just travel and just talk like
literature.
Drinking beer and shit. What's popping?
That's his nickname, literature.
I don't know how that name stuck, man, but CEO, God forgive you.
So,
I don't know.
Guys, wait, this is our second take. This is not take 1. Contrary to what everybody thinks, that there's always some people think that everything happens in take 1.
One take wonders.
Which 2 people want to take 1 that?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't care for that. Just
that's
what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, no matter how long it takes, just take it and get it perfect.
You know the vibe. So this is like take 2, and the first take we're already talking about politics at this particular point in time.
Yeah.
But it was such a down, like everything was just so downing and everything. You understand, like Steve Downing. So we're gonna talk about politics again. Bagbe that. I'm not sure if we're supposed to say on this show, but they're gonna put that in there. Remember all those movies when we were much younger that they used to censor that you can't hear anything that they're saying.
When I used to from here, I want the rap, right? And then all the songs that I used to listen to used to have. So when I thought it was style. Right? It wasn't just me. Myself and a bunch of guys just thought like, oh, it was just a style. So it'd be like, so when one and you gotta. I didn't know there was censoring the word, bro.
I'm dying.
I didn't know.
Alright, so I think we've done 5 minutes now. Now, also, we're going to be playing a game during the show. We're going to play any game on the show. Today, we're playing Ludo, and I'm red out and green out.
Yeah.
And we're going to beat nonsense out of this guy.
What house were you wearing in secondary school?
Or more yellow house, and we always carry last. So with always carry last, and assuming that maybe me, I'm doing well, my what's it called, house is doing badly, it would still be nice. Me, I was so bad that I used to run 100 meters junior boys in SS1.
Then they put you in junior.
Yes.
And you were still not making any impact.
I didn't even carry third. I wasn't getting bros. Like they used to defeat me in the heat, not even like in the main round.
Like before you even make it to the finals.
Yeah, so it was so exhausting being in Yellow House, man.
I think it was more exhausting not being sporty.
I'm not understanding.
Like, you're obviously not a sports genius now.
Are you playing?
At least athletic wise. That's why you're running with junior boys. You can't blame yellow ones for that.
It's not. You don't get plan for me. Make I know. You write me a letter. You email me. You CC me. Okay, this is your plan. Why can't they sort it out? What's me of that rubbish?
It's all good.
Which house you did?
So I was in Red House. And before I entered school, Red House used to win. But
You don't carry bad luck to enter
But throughout my time, I think up until SS1 or SS2 before Red House had a good outing. But it still wasn't first. It was called Octopus. They named our houses because it was a military school. So they named it after codes, battalion codes. So it was Octopus, there was Scorpion, Green House was Scorpion, Yellow House was Tiger House, Blue House was Flying Horse. I remember. 6
Dog.
6. There you go.
What about you?
You came out already.
Yes.
Wow. You're having a good time.
6'2".
Yeah.
I will beat you like thief. 6'6". 6'2".
But what was one thing that you remember being good at in school that people remember it for?
Debates.
Oh
God. I used to do debates. And that time, I don't really love those, babe. Do you understand? So I thought maybe cool. There's some extracurricular activities that you expect that they help you get, babe.
Street credibility.
Nah, it wasn't debate.
It wasn't debate, bro.
Maybe break dance. Maybe guys who knew how to break dance had their way with the girls, but it wasn't debate because they just looking at you that he's so smart, but nobody's gonna come and try and say, hey, or maybe I was expecting the babies to come and toast me, sha.
Exactly, I'm sure there were many. One thing I realized about boys who thought they were not cool through secondary school, a lot of those thoughts were just mostly in their head.
Yeah.
A lot of those thoughts were mostly in their head, so yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's alright.
Secondary school was still nice, sha, because although it just felt like, for me, it was just like a scam throughout.
Well, yeah, what part of it was a scam?
This is very funny. This is very funny. So, in our house back then, everybody went to private school. Even my older brother went to private primary school. So, I don't know who sent them that they should put me apply before common entrance. So I didn't want to do common entrance. So because I now did common entrance, I was not in the same class with my elder brother, Shoki. Then I said, they can't be afford to go to private school.
Private school.
It's 40,000 per month to that. It's one person that will go. And the public school, all that we used to pay 200 naira per term.
Wow.
200 naira, that's PTA. They call it PTA if you weren't paying fees or anything. Do you understand? So it was much relatively easier. And they just told me that, don't worry, next year. They even said like I will not use more than 2 days in that school. They said next year we are going to take you away. So all my mind throughout secondary school was that I'm on my way out.
Well, so you finally got out.
6 years later, till I finally got out 6 years later. And it just felt like that old time, just felt like, what am I doing here? But at the same time, I was learning something that I maybe didn't know that I was learning then. That's why I got this my very funny Yoruba accent.
Life always has a way of making everything work right.
Yeah.
Because, we're right there thinking there's the one way with which we can escape.
Exactly.
But there are different escape routes and universe will direct you in those directions.
Bro, I was just journaling yesterday. Yesterday, and I was reading back through my journal. And I wrote something last week, like Monday, just before I went to the gym. I was so excited in what I wrote. And I was just saying that I'm so grateful for life. I'm grateful for where I am now. Because I remember when I was praying to pass JAMB. I feel JAMB.
That was the biggest.
Yeah, and at that point in time, it was like, this is
biggest
this is my biggest, what's it called now? Hey, hurdle that I had to cross. And then I'm like, maybe God would have been in his. He
would have been having a laugh.
He's still having a laugh. This one don't even know anything.
You don't even know problems. Big jump.
So, and it just goes to show how we human beings have like our way of how we want everything to happen. But God did the plan and stuff.
The person is just there looking at you like, bruv.
From there we can move to music because I mean, look at our very good friend Ashake. I mean, for the longest, grinding, steady grinding. Looked like there was no headway. Then he dropped Mr. Money.
Yeah.
Banger.
Fat banger.
Banger. But it wasn't enough. He still dropped other jams. But it wasn't enough. Imagine he was thinking then that I'll not get another jam as big as Mr. Money. Now say make it go stop last song.
Now who give up, fuck up.
Now give up, fuck up.
Now give up, fuck up. Myself and a friend, Ludo was in my house earlier today.
Yeah.
And I was saying that imagine I was saying to him because he was saying about how life, you never know when it is, your time don't finish. And I'm like, to say the game no end. I mean, it doesn't say by 50.
Yes.
Chilling, bro. So you're gonna see your guys the ball, man.
Fuck you. You don't know anything.
Just stay alive. It's like 50, bro.
Just know that. It's gonna beg you.
Because I get bullied. Look at the concept.
I will bore you.
Look at the concept. Some people are talking about basic. Come on. Wait, I'll pay you another 50.
Big debt though. Very big debt. That don't worry. How many years till I'm 50?
But Nigerian God pastors.
Many years. John Bella said it in all of the songs. So.
Yeah, that.
Is it human? I'm not sure if it's human. But saying it's one of the songs that if I knew what's going to happen, then it wouldn't be God.
Yeah. Then there will be no point, bruv.
I'm not sure that it's human, but
I think it's God's plan. So
no, John Bella.
Oh, John Bella. It's got something that John Bella sang that is very God's song.
It's not God's plan. God's plan. So I call it just plan.
Just let it go.
Let's
go. No code that mess up now. Like you could all point touch on top. See where it is. See where it is.
I'm sorry. Very petty. I'm so petty.
It's all good.
It's all good, baby.
It's all good.
Yes, finally we can talk about politics.
Yeah, why not if not?
Nigeria is on zone like this. So. I mean,
Nigeria is moving on its own.
I remember one show we did, like just after NSAS.
Yeah.
The future rugged man.
Yeah, and Honorable Shamfak already.
Yeah, Shamfako. And we're talking about how did the NSAS thing have an effect and everything. Yeah. And I think that 2 years down the lane now you can see that it did have an effect.
You can look back at that. So, and I remember being confident about saying then that everybody was thinking that the win for us at NSAS would be that, boom, Nigeria will change. Nah, I've always known that the win would be that more Nigerians will have their eyes opened. And more eyes are open now. People are more intentional. People are feeling like what they actually and the internet, social media has showed us possibilities so much.
Yeah.
What can go right.
Yes.
So we're like, yo,
what's happening?
No shele gong gong.
Speak to me. Chat to me. Tell me.
Sorry about that.
What's going on? What are you doing with our funds? What are you doing with our money? What are you doing? I was watching one clip on Twitter the other day. This man, I think he's a lawyer, and he was saying that the APC and PDP, instead of campaigning, should be going around Nigeria begging them.
I swear, begging Nigerians,
begging that we are sorry.
Please.
Emma
Bino.
And it just made so much sense. Like, what? I don't understand.
And you still hear people tell you, I know that this so and so candidate is not so great, but let's just vote for him because he's the most powerful.
And
he's the most popular. Oh shit!
I say that's stupid.
I wanted to post it.
That is accent.
Sweet accent.
That is stupid.
It's stupid. Like, can you do that in your own family?
That's stupid.
It's just common sense, bruv. But hey, we'll keep it kicking. About everything.
Keep moving.
It's a bit about nothing. You know what it is.
You know the vibe. I mean, that's one of the things they told me first day when I got to 100 level in law. They said law is a subject that teaches you everything about something and something about everything.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that.
To be fair, that's a great way to describe it.
Yeah, and I think that's a good way to describe this show. So we're going to talk about everything about something.
Everything about nothing and nothing about something.
Just
that's the thing.
My next episode, so long.
Yeah, better have it. Thank you guys
for watching today. I hope you had fun. By the way, this was a play episode. Let's see if you guys like it. Woo! First, which place I go do subscribe? You see something, subscribe. We show. So wherever you like, share, comment. You click on it. Open post notification. Fún wọn tán. Hey, oh, Leah. Peace out. Up Gunners.
We're doing well in the league so far.
It's been so successful so far this season.
Yeah. So you're Mikel Arteta now. I'm interviewing you. So we know that you had such a turbulent end to the season last season, and we saw the changes that you made. We saw how everything is sorted and kind of got a lot of results. And we see how you brought back Saliba now for the first match of the season. What are your expectations this season?
At Arsenal, we pride ourselves in listening to the fans, and I mean the fans went on a campaign. Bring back Saliba. How we brought him back? You can see he's a wonderful boy. He plays so well.
If you were Saliba's father, or brother, or agent, would you genuinely advise him to have come back from Olympic Marseille to come play at Arsenal?
This is
when he was supposed to play. When he was supposed to play for the Champions League at Olympic Marseille. This is something that we are not sure Arsenal is going to hit, and they've not seen in a while.
This is Arsenal. When Arsenal comes knocking, it's a different kind of knock.
Alright.
This is Arsenal. It's a gargantuan, a big football club. I mean, Saliba is lucky as well as we are lucky to have him in the team, and we are doing so well, successful.
I'm not sure you answered my question. I was saying it was like your son. Would you have advised him to make that move genuinely from the deepest part of your heart if you're not an Arsenal fan or you're a Olympic Marseille fan and you're just looking out for the career of Saliba?
Maybe when I have my own son tomorrow, I can't decide this. Because I've answered the question
your best way possible.
I don't know where I take him to. That's how we end the show. I'm gonna for that. Peace out.